guys seen my tax reports? I really need to turn those in before midnight tonight.
Yeah, I saw a smiley drawn on something before.
Quack.
Smiley!
We'll return to the amazing adventures of Smiley and friends after a quick commercial break. We'll return to your regular broadcasting after this special announcement from the United States government. I'm Kenny Walter.
And I'm Alex Perez. And we're here today to talk to you about human trafficking and child labor.
Those are two global issues, and they aren't a laughing matter.
Yeah, you went it the hard way, Kenny.
Anyway, we've put together a skit that will hopefully inform you all about those two serious issues.
Hello guys, I'm Alex Perez.
I'm Kenny Walter.
I'm Chicas.
And today we're going to talk about human trafficking and child labor. Well, first off, we'll start with human trafficking. The definition of human trafficking is the illegal trade of human beings of the purposes of commercial sexual exploitation or forced labor. It is also a modern-day form of slavery and is the fastest-growing criminal industry in the world and is tied with the illegal arms industry as the second largest after drug trade. Whether you believe it or not, human trafficking exists in the United States. Trafficked peoples are shipped in from Europe, Asia, Africa, and Latin America. We are supposed to live in the land of the free, but human trafficking in the United States can take many forms. Women and children are trafficked to the United States and often forced to work in massage parlors, brothels, strip clubs, and escort services.
Human trafficking happens all over the world. Human trafficking is when certain groups of people capture, recruit, or abduct other people and use them as slaves. These slaves are most likely live in poverty, and they are abducted from all over the world and sold to other people or companies. After the year 2000, human trafficking was made a federal crime. Attempts to end human trafficking worldwide was made by the Administration for Children and Families. They started the Rescue and Restore campaign, which serves as a focal point for regional public awareness campaigns, activities, and infestation of local outreach to identify victims and human trafficking.
And how these trafficked people are dealt with. For example, they would be trafficked and forced to work for companies. Employers would take advantage of the laborers who, because they take the job, they sign a contract to better their family life, make some money. But they're usually trapped with the contracts and forced to work there for years and years. And the employers will instill fear in the victims and threaten their lives or their families' lives. And they usually keep the laborers locked up, and the laborers, it's not uncommon for the laborers to be beaten. And just some stats about human trafficking around the world. There are at least 30 million victims of modern-day slavery in the world today, and 80% of those victims are women, and over 50% are children. And the USA is the #1 destination for trafficked victims. And the main purpose would be the sex trade. And human trafficking is an illegal business that generates around $9.5 billion each year. And experts say at any given time, around 2.5 million people are being trafficked right now.
Companies like Coca-Cola and Nike are the ones that promote human trafficking and child labor.
So by supporting those products, you are supporting human trafficking.
Yeah. Yo, you know where I could get some North Face bags, bro? I really need some.
Guys, you need some stuff? Yeah. I got bags, I got backpacks, North Face.
Right.
I got handbags in the trunk. Also the North Face bag. Hold on, and I got this. Looking for a watch.
Whoa, Coach Watch.
Coach watch.
Oh.
Alright. Prices. 10 each for the bags. The handbags go for 20. And you guys look classy. 75.
Wow, I think I'll take a bag.
Alright, they're knockoffs now. You got it, bro.
Stop! You know what? Never mind. I'll pass. Thank you.
Alright, bro. Alright.
Children become involved in child labor in either one of two ways. They can be forced to work by their parents to help earn money for them, or they can be abducted. Now, once abducted, the children are usually sold to factories or sweatshops, or even forced into prostitution. Factory owners and those who run sweatshops would buy children because they know that they wouldn't have to pay the children any wages, and they ultimately gain free labor from them. Thus, anyone who purchases children for the uses of labor are engaged in unjust profit.
Where am I? I feel like I'm dying. Ah!
Come on in. Get up.
Is that the guy?
That's right. Right here.
Can he work?
What are you using him for?
I can't work.
He's gonna work in my factory.
I'm a child.
What's he making?
He's gonna make handbags.
Sounds good.
No, I'm not.
Money right there?
Got your money.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my God.
Come on
you guys,
now.
Have a good day now.
You guys are.
Let's go.
You guys are late. I can't take this anymore. It's torture. Another handbag done today.
Hey! Get up!
Whoa.
Let's go! Finish it!
Take it easy there, man.
Keep going!
Alright. I'm almost done. There.
We're now going to talk about child labor. Some forms of child labor amount to direct abuse. These children who are dehumanized work in dangerous conditions in the sex industry or in forced labor. But the vast majority of working children are engaged in less extreme activities, often on their own families' farms or businesses. For these children, the primary cost of child labor is the associated reduction in investment in their human capital. This occurs chiefly because child labor interferes with schooling. Not all work by children have this effect.
The concern focuses on child labor that involves the sacrifice of a children's welfare in exchange for a current benefit to the household. The International Labor Office, known as the ILO, estimates that about 210 million children between the ages of 5 and 14 were working in 2000, about half of them working full-time. That implies that approximately 1 in 10 of the world's children were working full-time. The highest numbers of child labor take part in Asia, but it seems to be higher in Africa, because the ILO estimates that about 1/3 of the children are economically active in Africa, about 1/6 working full-time. Child labor is overwhelmingly a rural and agricultural phenomenon. For example, in Pakistan, 70% of working children are employed in agriculture. Gender stratification takes place here because boys are most likely to work than girls, and older children are more likely to be employed than their younger siblings.
Households that are very poor are much more likely to send their children to work. And child labor would limit a child's ability, the chance to obtain an education. And you can ask yourself, is a child not in school because he or she is working? Or is he or she working because there are no good opportunities for her to be schooled? And you never know, but it is a fact that child labor does cut in to a child's ability to gain an education. And education is the most important tool in the world.
So we would like to thank you for watching this video. I'm Chicas.
I'm Alex Perez.
And I'm Kenny Walter.